Namaste. Namaste, and welcome to Mindfulness Moment. My name is Evalena, and it is such a great honor and such a great privilege to be here now with you. So, welcome to Presence. Welcome to Presence. It's a place in this practice, this mindfulness practice, that we come to pause in presence. I don't know about you, but I am often not exactly right here. I might be back over there and something happened in the past, kind of mulling it over or replaying an incident, or perhaps I'm lost in thought of something that came to me and through me a long time ago. Or we might be over here, right? In the present. Like, what is going to happen now? We're creating scenarios or making plans. That's a wonderful part of being human. We get to plan and hope and do all of those things. But this particular practice is this. It is this moment. It is this body, this breath, and presence. So go ahead and take a seat. I'm down on the ground today. You're welcome to sit up in a chair or just find a place that feels really steady and grounded and upright. So wherever you are, go ahead and put your hands down on your thighs. Let your eyes soften your gaze, and start to deepen your breath, breathing in through your nose, filling up, filling up, filling up. Your chin can lift slightly. And then exhale the breath out through your mouth. Eyes are soft, and gently drop your chin down towards your chest, releasing the breath through the mouth. Continuing like this. Inhale, rising up. We're going to count for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Little pause at the top. Soften your shoulders. And then empty the breath for 6 through your mouth. 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue like this. Inhale, up you go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Empty. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And go again, inhaling, filling the whole of your body. Feel your ribs, your chest, your heart is opening, softening the top of the throat. Empty that breath very fully. Go slow. Empty, 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 empty. Let's do 2 more rounds. Inhaling, rising up. Count as 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. Empty. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Pause. Just hold here. Just soften. Just notice this moment just as it is. When you need to breathe in, go ahead and lift your gaze. Draw the breath in through your nose and now out through your nose. Go ahead and move now, reaching your arms forward. Lift your arms all the way to the sky. Palms are facing the ceiling. Exhale, turn and twist to the left. Your right hand against your left thigh. Deep breathing. Let's try to stay with that 6 count breath now. Now the breath is coming in through your nose, twisting. And then it gently falls right back out, but it's slow, it's steady, it's rhythmic, right out through your nose. Movement, inhale, arms lift to the center. You reach up, you reach up, you reach up. Exhale, turn and twist to the second side. Again, go slow. This moment, so check in with your body. What is happening in this moment? Feel the spine wrapping around. Feel the breath flowing all through the body. Go ahead and come back to center. Reach your arms all the way up. Big breath here, big breath. Palms will press at the top. And then as you exhale, go slow, really intentionally. Hands are pressing the mouth. Your hands go over your mouth, go over the chin, down here to heart center. Just pause and feel this moment, this precious moment. Just notice it just as it is. The thing about this mindfulness practice is really when we pause, when we kind of stop to think of the moment is already gone, right? The moment is already gone. So it's precious, this time that we have. Go ahead and release, shrug your shoulders, open yourself up. Continue with that mindfulness 6 count breath. We're going to transition. I'm going to come onto my hands and knees. We're going to do a little flow here. So cat and cow flow. I'm not working with the yoga mat today. I just have a blanket underneath my knees. You can stand to do this or come down onto the ground, spread all 10 fingers nice and wide, your arms tracking underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips, and begin to flow. Inhaling forward, deep and full breath. As you exhale, deep, full breath, rounding and releasing, let go, let go, let go. And continue to flow like this. Inhale forward, big breath. Exhaling, release, release, release. And here's the moment now. Be curious in your body, right? Be curious in your body. What is it that you feel? Lower back, right? Check in there. Collarbones opening, press down through the ground, feel the core, the center energy. What do you feel? What do you sense in that cat position in the middle of your back? Right, really tuning in. I'm tucking my toes under so I get to sense the sensations between each one of my toes. Press down through your feet. So everything is on offer here, right? You can notice the movement. Notice how the breath flows through your body. Right? You are awake. You are in this moment, completely awake, completely aware. Deep breathing in and deep breathing out. And there's quite natural, you can start to play now, get creative. Checking in, right? We use this time, this mindfulness practice to check in, right? Check in. So really check in with the body. What are you feeling? What are you sensing? I'm kind of swinging my hips around here, circling, relaxing the head. Just warming the joints in general, a little movement into the shoulders, into the wrists. Nice strong core as I'm investigating here. This is the moment. Go ahead and use your breath. Lift your left leg strong and steady all the way up into the sky. Lift, 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 and keep going. You might even bend your elbows here. If you're standing, you can hang on to something, a little bend of your elbows. That leg lifts high. Use your breath. We're going to step that leg forward. My hands are on the inside. Right, again, if you're standing, maybe you put your hands on the seat of the chair and then play with this lunging position. You can go forward, deep breathing. Go back, stretch, hamstring on the front, quad on the back. Right, there's many things on offer here. Really feel it, right? Opening up, lengthening, flex that left foot. Feel what you feel. Deep, deep breathing. Keep your right hand down. Float your left arm up to the sky and reach and expand. Lean back into this. Feel sensation. Using your breath, put your left hand onto your thigh, climb yourself up now. Nice full breath. And again, a little push forward, a little pull back. Chest is open. Bring your arms out in front of you. Lift your arms, lift your heart right between your hands. A deep breath in. Nice full breaths. Hands to heart now. Hands to heart. You're really strong and steady and upright here. Turn to the left. We'll twist left. You can stay here. If you want to drop your right elbow against the left thigh, draw your hands to your heart. Lengthen your spine. There's all kinds of opportunity. You might push forward on that back knee a little bit, coming forward, using your breath. Good. Unwind. Come back up to center. Reach up. Every movement intentional. Hands drop down. Your hands are to the inside. You might play with dropping one elbow. Oh, it can happen there. Maybe the other elbow goes down. Maybe no elbows today, right? Be exactly where you need to be. Feel your breath. Feel your presence. Go ahead and straighten your arms. If you're down on the ground, step that front foot back. The knee tracks underneath you or the foot drops underneath the hips, and go ahead and explore again. Experience cat position. Use your breath. Cow position. So we set the pace early on, right? It's 6 counts. You're rounding for 6, emptying, 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 emptying. You're inhaling, looking forward and opening and expanding for 6 counts. Good. Using your breath. You're nice and full. Let's lift that right leg off the ground. Lift it up. Lift it nice and high. Lift, lift, lift. Feel how the core connects here. Drop your elbows, your forearms down to the ground and drop your head. And then keep lifting that right leg. Feel your breath moving through your body. Go ahead and straighten your arms back up. That right leg comes forward, comes to the outside of the hands, and then you push forward and you pull back. So being on that back leg, try not to be on the knee. I kind of misspoke earlier. Not on the knee. It's really, when you push forward, it's at the bottom of the quads, those big strong muscles there. So you don't want to put pressure on your kneecap. So pushing forward, pulling back. We try to be mindful. We try to be present in our alignment here. Left hand stays down, right arm floating to the sky. Up, up, up you go. Possibility here for exploration, for experience. Right hand pressing against thigh. Use your core energy. You're going to gently lift yourself up. Your hands both press on that front thigh. Push forward, not on the kneecap, but on the bottom of that quad. If you're standing, just a nice stretch there. You can feel that open space. Deep breathing in and out. Float the arms to the sky. So everything awake. The fingertips are alive with energy. Arm bones. This moment, right? Celebrating. This pose is very, very celebratory. Anjalayasana. Here you are. This moment, this presence, the hands to heart, everything, right? Everything mindful, the movement, the breath, turn and twist and turn and twist. If you want to go further, that left elbow pressing against the right thigh, lean back, stretch and open. You can push forward again on the bottom of that quad, that back leg. Come back up to center, reach your arms. 6 counts breath. 6 counts, go down, go down. So it's almost slow motion like, hands to the inside. Maybe it's one forearm, both forearms, no forearms, bend, be here, good stretch. Feel the hips relaxing through the head and the neck in this moment. Good. Gently climb back up, come back into rhythm. If you've lost that 6 counts, the knee is tracking underneath you, the heel, the sole of the foot is underneath you. Cat pose, rounding for 6. Inhaling forward, cow face, opening for 6. Nice deep, deep breathing. Wherever you are, widen your legs. If you're down on the ground, it's the knees that are wide. Standing, the legs are wide. Take a forward bend here. Down on the knees, it's the wide-legged child's pose. And I'm stacking one hand on top of the other. If you are standing, it's a wide-legged forward bend. Keep your knees bent, soft, released. Let your head dangle down and find that very, very mindful breath. Samavriti pranayama, 6 counts in. Means same, right? We breathe in for 6. There's a pause. And there's a release, there's a release, there's a release for 6. And full of breath. Go ahead and look up, climb up, walk the knees underneath you, walk your legs underneath you. We're going to use your breath. We're going to transition now, all of us, into a standing forward bend. Now your feet are right underneath your hips, right? So very true to your alignment. Hands down, release your arms. You can grab hold of your opposite elbows, sway the body side to side. Feel your breath. Let your head drop down. You are here. You are now in the moment. Feel that release. Release your arms. Let your arms dangle. Push down into the ground and slowly and gently rise up. Gently coming up. Lift the arms, sweep the arms out to the side. Palms are up. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Namaste. Sun breaths. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Arms lifting. Exhale, arms out to the side. Bending your knees. You're taking this forward bend, dropping down for 6 counts. Inhale, come up for 6, halfway. Deep breath, straighten the legs, straighten the spine, open your chest. Exhale, drop back down for 6. Bend into the knees, rise back up for 6. Arms out to the side, palms up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Palms press at the top. Bring your hands very mindfully through the midline for 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, up you go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Arms sweeping out. Exhale, dive forward, bent knees, long spine. No hurry, no rush. Presence. Feel the sensations. Inhale, halfway up. Straighten the legs. Maybe the hands are on the shins. Be where you are. Exhale, release right back down. Press into the ground, a bend of the knees, gently rising up, your core working to hold you steady. Palms at the top, slow descent, hands right through the midline. You're clearing out, you're coming to rest right here, right in front of your heart. Once more, inhale, rise up. So use that rhythm. Exhale. Something very comforting, right? You know the rhythm. Inhale, there's plenty of time to expand, and explore the shape and form at your own rhythm, right? Your own rhythm. You rise up, you rise up, you rise up. This time, as your hands meet in a prayer, keep them there. Interlace your fingers, extend through the thumb and the index finger. Pull yourself way up and over to the left. I just separated my feet just a little bit wider. Little bend in that left leg, straightening the right leg. Come back up to center. Let's go to the other side. Up and over you go. Deep breathing. Listen to your body. Good. Come back to center. Float the arms. We're going to take the arms back behind you. If interlacing is available to you, interlace your hands back behind your body, like hugging the hands. You feel the heel of the hands touching. So try not to pull the hands apart if that's acceptable. Feet are hips distance. Look down. Make sure you have this nice, strong, steady pose. Lean back, open your chest. Go ahead and sit down, right? Like you're sitting into a chair. Bend your knees. Your belly is nice and strong. Chest is open. Feel your breath. The inhalation, the exhalation. You can push forward on your toes and kind of pull back and get comfortable with this. Shoulder blades back. Let your head and neck open up, right? Open up. Nice full breaths. Good. We're going to bend the knees, but drop the head. Begin to straighten the legs. The arms are going to reach to the sky. Reach to the sky. See if you can keep the whole heel of your hand touching. My hand is pulling a part of it. That's okay. Listen to your body. Listen to your breath. Good. Come back up halfway. So I'm in this nice flat spine. Go ahead and straighten the right leg and turn and twist. Notice my torso did not go with that twist. Turn and twist to the right side, opening up, leaning back. Good stretch through this whole right side body, that outer IT and that psoas muscle. Exhale, drop back down your head and neck, arms reach to the sky, reach to the sky. This time the twist is to the left side. Straighten that left leg. Lean back, nice flat spine. Again, my torso didn't go along here. Just turning and twisting and opening. Feel your breath. Feel your body. Exhale, drop back down. Relax your head. Arms are reaching. Gently drop your arms down. Let the arms dangle here. Deep breath in. You might sway the body from side to side, side to side. Press into the ground in a slow journey, slowly and gently rising up, rising up. Full breath in, shrug your shoulders, and full breath out. Go ahead and put your hands to your heart center. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel this energy flowing through your body. Go back to that 6-count breath. The inhalation, the exhalation. Good. Release your arms. Give them a little shake. Shake. You can shake out your legs. Shake. Shake. Opening yourself up. Let's do one more standing pose. Nice and wide. Take a nice wide-legged stance here. Hands onto your hips this time. Go ahead and start to bend your knees. Stick your hips way back. Sweep the arms all the way out to the side. We're going to twist. Left hand goes down. Right arm goes up. Straighten the leg. Straighten the arm. Exhale, look down. Left hand or right hand goes down. Left arm goes up. Straighten that leg. Lift that left arm straight up into the sky. You use your fullness of breath. Exhale, drop that hand back down. Let go here. Enjoy this forward bend. I'm turning my hands so that the back of the hands are pressing down. In my case, it's on the floor. For some of us, it might be the base of the chair. It's a good stretch for your wrists. Let your head and neck relax. I can even go side to side. I'm going to widen a little bit, stretching through the inside. I'm bending the left knee and straightening the right, and then going to the other side. And you'll go down as comfortable as it feels for you. Go down pretty deeply here, lowering down the inner thigh. Big breath in, come back up. Opposite side, opening. Good, come back up. Use your core, let your head and neck soften. Good, you nice full breath. Come up, slowly, hands to hips, rise up, shrug your shoulders. Go ahead and heel, toe your feet in, heel, toe your feet in. Nice full breaths. Let's transition now, coming to a seat that is steady and comfortable for you. Now remember, that can be in a chair. I'm going to go back down onto the ground. And I use a little blanket underneath my cushion just to give my hips a little bit of a rise so that can kind of lift up there. And the important thing is that when you find your comfortable stance, right, whatever that happens to be, I'm taking Sukhasana. This is the easy seat. My ankles are kind of sharp and holding up the opposite shin, right? Find a place that is steady. The pelvis wants to be neutral. So one side doesn't want to be lifted up a little higher than the other. Then go ahead and circle yourself around. Moving the spine. Wow, I feel a lot more mobile than when we began this practice. What is your observation of this moment? Just notice the breath, the depth of the breath. Good. Float your arms forward and then up. Hook your thumbs here. Float yourself. Try to stabilize the pelvis. Go over to the right. So we're pulling ourselves off. Go over to the left side. Come back up and go over to the opposite side. Good. Come back up. Sweep your hands down alongside your hips, or if you're in a chair, grab the sides of the chair. Open your chest and then go ahead. We're all extend the legs. If you're seated, that's where you were beginning to begin with. Feet down onto the ground, holding on here to the back of the chair, or just dropping your hands down. Lift your chin and your chest. We go for 6 counts up. We drop back down for 6 counts. Release, release, release. Go up, inhale through the nose. Exhale, empty, 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 back out through your nose. And so again, reestablishing that rhythm. Inhale, up, up, up. 6 counts in. Little pause, 6 counts out. Take your time, take your time, take your time. Good. Little movement into the head and the neck. Using your breath, go ahead and we'll reach for your left leg. Give it a little swing. So grabbing the left shin, give that leg a little swing around in the hip socket, and then take ankle to knee. Take ankle to knee. So my torso, in this case, I'm not holding on to anything. If you're in your chair, right, same thing, ankle to knee. Sit nice and tall here. Bring your hands back behind you. You can grab the chair, push down into the ground. If you're on the earth, you can maybe lift that pelvis up a little bit. Drop the chin in the chest. You'll do the opposite. If you're in your seat, you're going to hinge yourself forward. We can do the same thing down here too. Let's hinge forward a little bit, pushing, and feel that great stretch there into those hips. Good. Slowly undo that. Reach for the right leg, a little swing, a little swing. Ankle to knee. Situate your hands in a place that is steady. Lift your chin and your chest. Your shoulder blades come together. If you're down on the ground, the pelvis will lift a bit, leaning back. If you're in your chair, you can do the same thing. Lean back. Drop back down onto the ground. Let's hinge forward any amount. So you feel that energy. You feel that stretch into that leg, that hip. Good. And then gently release. We instruct this a lot now. Now back to that comfortable seat. So I'm very habitual. I typically come in with my left leg in front. I'm going to switch it around. So maybe that's you as well. Try and see what happens. And then go ahead and steady this seat. We're going to come into the seat of meditation. So this mindfulness practice includes this, right? This movement, this warming of the body, these gentle flowing postures. The mindfulness practice is the breath. We breathe in for 6, right? Every experience, every count is a mindfulness moment. And then it's this, right? It's this. Today, the mudra, just the tips of your fingers. So the pinky finger, the ring finger, and so on. Just the tips of your fingers slightly touching, and then drop your hands down into your lap. Your elbows, your forearms can rest. Your elbows are gently relaxed. Collarbones are nice and open. In this moment, right? This moment. And utilizing, right? We just practice this 6 count breath. Just feel it, experience it. That inhale is 6 counts long. That exhalation, 6 counts, and see what happens as you stay here, as you come into this mindfulness moment meditation. Awareness of now. It's precious now. And take it all in, take it all in. Take in the sound. Perhaps the sound is quiet and steady for you. Maybe there's voices in the background, cars. You hear the wind. Just notice. If your beautiful mind tries to distract you, and it does, right? It does. It might kind of bring you to this or that. See if you can come here and just let the mind stay right here in the present. Spine steady and strong. The rest of the body relaxing, releasing. All the while, you feel the awareness, the sensation right at the tips of your fingers, each finger touching. Intentionally, right? With great awareness, start to deepen your breath, drawing that breath in through the nostrils, filling the whole of your body. And with just as much intention, exhale that breath, releasing, releasing, releasing. Bring your awareness to the tips of your fingers and keep the mudra, right? The tips of the fingers touching. Float your arms, keep the hands as they are. Float the arms right out in front of you, reaching, expanding. Feel the energy there at the tips of your fingers and feel the energy present right here and now, right in front of your heart. We do this practice for the benefit of all beings. All beings. Go ahead and keep that mudra. Bring your hands close to your heart and just let that energy, that light from your being, from your center, just move right into The hands, the palm of your hands. Keep the mudra. I'd sense that light. Go ahead and lift your arms all the way up to the sky. We do this practice for the benefit of all beings. Connecting right here and now in deep, beautiful, precious presence. Go ahead now, separate your hands. Send that light out into the world. May all beings be free. May all beings be safe. And may all beings be healthy. Bring your hands back together in front of your heart. Take a deep, full breath. And empty, 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 empty. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you so much for the privilege, the honor of guiding you through this mindfulness moment practice. Have an amazing day. Enjoy every moment. I look forward to practicing with you again soon.